think we're live. Sounds like we're live. Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the weekly stand-ups for The Weave and the Void. I am in a new place. It's not completely set up. I literally have the screen up behind me. You can see over here in the corner, there's Amazon boxes and stuff. There's a wall over here to the other side. There's a door back over there. You're not seeing everything right now because we haven't finalized the office because we're in the process of finalizing the new house. But Chris and I are here. We did get moved. I think we were offline. We missed 1 week, right?
Yes.
Missed 1 week. Chris is not here for this episode because we've been getting moved into the new place. So she's been unpacking and has not had. If I showed you the office, I'm the only one who has an office set up at the moment, and my office is not by any means set up in a permanent position. I'm very much in a temp position. And it's going to be like this for, I don't know, a few weeks because we're having a difficult time. I was telling Joey about this at the beginning of the episode, or before we record the episode. Having a hard time getting an electrician to come in because we've been here 8 days now, and everybody we've contacted has like a day job, and so they're not able to get out here, and it's going to be something that they're going to need to do on the weekends or something. And we've had couple people flake out, and the guy who was supposed to show up this afternoon at 3 o'clock called us at 7 and said, sorry, my day job, I can definitely be there on Saturday, but Monday through Friday I have to work, and I'm probably going to be not getting back until town until 7 or 8 every night, so it's better if we just wait till Saturday. So it's like, I guess we're waiting to Saturday to see if this guy pans out or flakes out. And anyway, long story short, I'm the only one with an office yet, and it's literally just a temporary setup. But we have internet at the new house. We have a fridge. We have a bed. We got all the necessaries to live. It's just no air conditioning, which means it's brutally hot on some days. But we're here. So, welcome to the most recent stand up. As we get back into what we're doing, and we do have some announcements. First and foremost, we decided that we're going to launch a Kickstarter for the hardback books. And that happened after, right before I moved, I did a poll on my YouTube channel, my personal YouTube channel, and I asked people what they thought about, you know, obviously we're doing the digital versions through Patreon, and that's all we've ever thought about doing was the digital versions. But we've had some people like Nathan Napalm and Sparrow and a couple other people were like, we'd love to have hardback books for our shelves. And Joey and I looked at that and went, well, that's a Kickstarter thing. Like, if we're ever going to do hardback covers, there needs to be a demand for the hardback before we actually go take those to the printer because I'm not going to cover those out of pocket. That would be stupid. Um, so I ran a poll on my YouTube channel. I said, how many of you want us to do a Kickstarter, and or do you think that it's not necessary at all? And we had about 50 people show up and say that they, would they, I think we had 80%, so 40 plus people who said that they would like hardcover books. And so we did the math on that and we said, okay, we could do a very small Kickstarter for, let's say shoot for 100 copies, which would possibly be, like a $5,000 Kickstarter or something. Don't quote me on that. That's, we'll have a very low goal because we're not trying to sell. Obviously, if it does do a whole bunch, that's cool. But we know we're a small product at the moment, so it's literally just going to be there for the people who want the hardback versions because we're already producing the digital versions through Patreon, and those are due out in June. So there's, we don't, those are already going to be out. And then we're going to be doing a Kickstarter late July, early August, somewhere in that time frame. After we've already started the live streaming campaign for the new, for the Weave in the Void stuff, which we're going to be starting in June when the books come out. So we'll let those get 6 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks into the campaign before we do any sort of Kickstarter. And we'll see how that goes. But that'll be coming in the pipeline. We made that. That was Tuesday's post on the Patreon page, and then Thursday's post tomorrow is the chapter 15, which I finished. So I've just been working on. Um, it's just been tabletop stuff for me. It's all been tabletop stuff. Obviously, we had some downtime because we were moving. Chris and I got into the new office. We got here on the 15th, got internet installed on the 18th. And then the 19th was playing catch up, and then here we are on the 23rd. So we've had internet for a few days now, almost a week. Um, and I've been working on the source book almost every single day. I wrote chapter 15 on Sunday and Tuesday. And so it's just been all that. The module is set to the side right now. It's all source book stuff. I finished the Polished Pass, gave that to our tabletop players who are going to be playing the live campaign with us. The same crew who played um, Lost Mine Fan, so Nathan, Sparrow, Bounty Code, Simmerg. Get them up to speed on things. We are going to be back this upcoming Sunday, starting the recap episodes on Twitch on Sunday nights, and working our way towards the boot camp for the Weave and the Void, which will be happening probably in April, mid to late April. We'll be starting that kind of stuff. So I've just been working on. Sorry about my bedtime. Factions, backgrounds. I added the Adventurers Guild, the I can't remember the name of it now. Another group that's like these crazy like summoners, these cultists, not cultists, but they're like crazy witch summoners who go off into the wilderness and they find a place of power and they like to summon abominations to do their bidding and they do crazy stuff in the woods and they're the reason for haunted houses and haunted castles and nasty places in the deep dark woods, that kind of stuff. And then I added something else today. I added two today. They're over in Discord. I forget what they are. And then I decided to go back and said, you know what I haven't done yet is I haven't broke down the kingdoms. So like going in and say this is the Wood Elf Kingdom, the Sea Elf Kingdom, the Human Kingdom, the High Elf Kingdom, the Dwarven Kingdom, the Hill Dwarf Kingdom, and then the Mountain Dwarf Kingdom, and actually talking about the in each of the racial sections, I've got a very brief explanation of the culture of those peoples, but I want to go into the kingdom section and actually flesh out those cultures, talk about the capital cities, and give those more depth so that people understand more about the races and the kingdoms that those races come from and how those kingdoms are governed. So that's the kind of stuff I'm working on right now. Is I'm just fleshing out the source book throughout the rest of March into April. At some point in April, when I feel like I'm finished, I'm going to get into the layout. And I may only do. I was on the Dungeons and Dragons website for the DM stuff. I forget what it's called off the top of my head, but they have templates that people have set up, and there is a Word template and an Adobe InDesign template. And I'm thinking for the digital versions, I'm just going to do the Word template because I'm already working in Word, and that's going to be the easiest for me. It won't be as flashy as a PDF version, but that's okay because I don't need to worry about it being flashy unless the Kickstarter takes off, at which point I'm going to bury costs in that Kickstarter to have a professional come in and do the interior design and layout and everything else because I'm not an InDesign expert. So I could do some fun stuff with Word. I could teach myself Adobe InDesign, um, but I'm not in the mood for that right now. We'll see where we're at. Anyway, that's I've been talking for a long time now. That's where I'm at. That's what I've been working on.
You gotta teach yourself coding anyways. Don't get
Yes, I know. I
sidetracked.
bought that package and I haven't touched it. I'm not touching that until I get AC installed because
No, I
no.
would no, no, no. You won't learn anything because you'll be so pissed off at how
Mm.
hot it is. So the last couple of weeks, yeah, man, I feel like I've banged out a lot. Probably hasn't been as much, but I'm on to doing environmental stuff. So putting in grass, fun little assets here and there. We got some new asset packs. They got a lot of cool stuff in them. So I feel like, I mean, last week was the Sunday was the Hermit Hut update, and I feel like, man,
Well,
that was
actually,
cool.
Sunday's
And I
update, I
feel,
split those into two. FYI, I forgot to tell you that. Sunday's update, I
oh,
just did the bridge. Um,
okay.
I saved all of the hermit shots for this upcoming Sunday. I totally forgot to
Well,
tell you
the
about that.
Hermit Hut is cool.
Yeah, that's why I saved it because when I looked at the screenshots, I was like, hang on a second, you've got one of the church buildings. Um, and then you've got
That one was, yeah.
yeah, there was the one of the church buildings and then three of the bridge. So I was like, that's what last Sunday's update was the bridge and the and that church tower. And then I shared a sneak peek preview of one of the hermit shots. But I'm gonna do all the hermit shots in this upcoming Sundays. But doesn't mean you shouldn't add more screenshots to the thing. I think I might have lost you, unless it's on my end. Do, 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 do. Yeah, are you there? I saw your eyes moving. I wonder if that's on my end. Can you hear me now? I feel like Verizon.
I think I'm back now.
Was that you or me?
That was me.
Okay. Because I saw
That
your
was one of
eyes
those hiccups.
moving. I saw your eyes moving, and you were like,
Yeah, no, that was definitely me. I can watch it on Discord. It's got like the quality meter, and every once in a while it just jump to 5,000 ping, and it just totally my internet shoots out for a second. So
"Where do you
yes,
see that at?"
Hermit Huddle bit. If you small screen it, like down there where it says video connected, it tells you your latency down
I'm
there.
always on full
Like,
screen because I have to for OBS. So,
yeah, I leave
um,
it like this just so that I can watch it, so I can prepare. Otherwise, I'll be talking and nobody hears anything that I say if it lags out.
okay. I was wondering if it was me because
Anyways,
I'm on this old country
no,
internet now.
you've you've been fine. So the church building shot was because I started adding in some background mountains, just for to see how that's gonna look. Because if you look behind that shot, you can kind of see those. Yeah, the hermit huts turned out really cool. The bridge turned out pretty cool. That was fun. I wanted it to be something simple, but um, I've got the mill done now, like the windmill. Like I've got like a it looks cool. Screenshots to that, but we're planning on doing a stream maybe Sunday.
Oh yeah, I
So I
forgot
didn't
all
know if we
about
were
that.
gonna do a
We need
I
to
didn't know if we were
confirm
gonna do
that.
a post or what. So yeah, I'm good with Sunday afternoon. I think
What time
should be
afternoon?
good. Well, I don't know.
It doesn't.
Probably like 2 my time, which would be like 1 your time. That might be too hot. I don't know.
It is what it is, man. I'm just literally if you I'm sure some people have noticed I've been wearing a bandana in some of my streams, and when you see me with the bandana on, it's because I'm in here when it's hot, and like I got to get work done, so I just put on the bandana, and what I need to do is just I'm gonna start drinking beer again. That's what's gonna happen
There you go.
is I'm gonna end up starting drinking
Yep.
beer again because
Cold.
it's what everybody I have the I call them bullies. I'm trying to remember what they're called in the U.S. The You stick them in the freezer. It's the flavored sugar water in a stick.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
what are they
What do we call
called?
those? My kids eat them all
I
the time.
know. Like I can't remember what they're called. I had two of them today.
Yeah.
What are they called?
I don't know.
Flavor sticks? I don't know. Whatever. I'm sure if anybody if
Popsicles,
pops, they're like a yeah, it's like a popsicle in a plastic
but it's the
tube.
tube. Yeah.
Chew the top off, and then you just push it up a little bit, suck on it, push it up a little bit more, and it melts as you're
They
going.
make they make margarita ones of those.
Oh
FYI.
man, I might have to make some of those on my own. And I also
Mhm.
filled my ice cube tray with juice. I just filled the ice cube tray with juice, so I've got got I've got juice ice cubes, and I got those push pop things. I've
It's
been
amazing.
sucking on those all afternoon today. Yeah, it is what it is.
So yeah,
Anyway,
maybe do a stream Sunday because yeah, like
Sunday.
I don't know if I'll get all of the camera placement done just because it's kind of boring. So I've been focusing on environment stuff like getting roofs on everything, getting grass, getting new assets placed, make everything look sexy. Um, so that's coming along good.
All right.
I'll be I'll be ready to go back and start putting in content before too long. Um,
Cool beans. Well, that is what our update is for the week, everybody. So everyone should stay tuned for that because it sounds like we're going to be doing a stream on Sunday afternoon. We'll do the update Sunday for the I got the screenshots for the hermit hut to use, and then we'll do the
Yeah, which
then
is cool.
yeah, and then we'll do the blah 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 blah. Do the stream in the afternoon, and I got to get Chris's stuff set up. She was even trying to weasel out a Sunday night, going, "Well, just do I need to be there for Sunday night?" It's like, "Yeah, you got to be there Sunday night. Like, you don't get to just go away because we don't have air conditioner. Like, you're just gonna have to." She just doesn't want to set it up yet because then she's worried about when they come in and actually drill holes in the wall and everything. I was like, we're just gonna have to deal with it." So, I'll get her stuff set up over the next, maybe tomorrow we'll do that because it's supposed to be raining all day tomorrow, so it shouldn't be too hot in here. So I'm just gonna take the day to get it all set up. So stay tuned, everybody. We're almost back to full speed. But big things is that we're cruising ahead with work on the tabletop stuff, and we will have those books out in June is the game plan. And then we're going to be doing that Kickstarter later this summer for the hardback version. So stay tuned for all that stuff. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you get over to the Patreon page. You can pre-order all the good stuff, join our Discord, all those good things, and we will see everybody on Sunday for the stream.